Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Toys R Us exclusive Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch First Order Snowtrooper Officer. So this figure is actually my first one from the Black Series, actually from the new film The Force Awakens, which I am so excited for. And I just want to let you guys know there's actually a Kmart exclusive Kylo Ren, and he actually comes with a little base, and the lightsaber is actually better than the standard release one. So he actually comes with two, so that you've got one without the basically one lightsaber that's on and one that's off, so you don't have to worry about the removable blade and how it's like connected and whatnot. So it's much more accurate, looks a lot better, and he's got some snow on his feet and stuff. It looks really cool. Well, Kapow Toys are actually selling that right now, so that is actually on its way to me. So that'll be here very soon, and actually there are no other videos and there's barely any other pictures of it online either, so hopefully I will be the first review of that, so stay tuned to the channel if you want to check out that Kylo Ren. There won't be a comparison to the normal one, but I will just tell you the differences, and trust me, it's much better. So stay tuned for that, and subscribe if you want to be notified when that video goes live. But for this video right here, we are looking at the Snowtrooper itself, and it looks really cool. So obviously there probably will be another issue in the future that does not have the pauldron, so instead of being an officer, it'll be a regular Snowtrooper, and I will get that if they do one and do a comparison. As for the box, obviously here we have the TRU exclusive logo right there. That's just a sticker. And the boxes, they are actually a little thinner and taller than regular Black Series boxes, which I do like. Maybe they have changed over fully to these now, I'm not really too sure. Yeah, so moving on to the back, we have a really small bio right there in English, and then in other languages right there too. And then warning, and then whatever the hell. I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of those words, but there you go. Let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look. And here is the Snowtrooper out of the packaging. So this is actually the Snowtrooper Officer, and there is the pauldron on there to signify it. So I thought I'd just do the comparison straight away. So here is actually a Sand Trooper, just so that you can see it next to another figure that has a pauldron, so you can clearly see the color difference here. Here we have a bright orange. This is a really nice red, but it's actually a kind of deep dark red, so it's not super vibrant, and I really do like that. I think it does suit the look very nicely indeed. Now, we haven't actually had a 6-inch classic Snowtrooper yet. That is actually my favorite Stormtrooper armor. I really do love Snowtroopers. If you watch any of my Lego Star Wars videos, like the AT-AT and the Snowspeeder, and I absolutely adore the Snowtroopers. I'm kind of army building Snowtroopers even still, so yeah, they just look absolutely awesome, and I really do love this new design. One thing that I do find strange is that on the pictures and in trailers and whatnot, you actually see this eyepiece here. There's actually two slits, whereas on this figure itself there is only the one slit. So if you bring that in nice and close, you can see that there's just one black line, and there should be two. Whether or not it's just different for the officer himself, and the officer has one, but the regular Snowtroopers has two, I'm not too sure. Obviously, we haven't seen the film yet. But on the box at least, and on other promo images and whatnot that I've seen of these guys, they do have two slits. Now, the weapon here, as you can see, you can very comfortably get it holding in both hands, which is fantastic. It clips in very well. Here we have the trigger finger style hand. It is a little bit longer, basically has a bigger stock than the regular Stormtrooper rifle. Now, I don't actually have a Stormtrooper yet, but I do have a case of Wave 2 on the way from Kapow Toys, so that's going to include also Finn and the Stormtrooper from Wave 1, so expect those 6 reviews coming very soon as well after the Kylo one. There you'll be able to see the comparison between the blasters. Now, if you're wondering, can you take the pauldron off? So, for example, if we never got regular Snowtroopers, or if you just you can only find this one, you want to army build, if you can see inside there, you can't really. Like, I know you can see the hinge, but in person I can see way up in there, and the ball joint looks very small, and it just looks incredibly tight. It's not designed to be popped off, so it's going to be very hard to go ahead and take that pauldron off. it's not as easy as the other, the Sand Trooper right there. As for the detail, it's absolutely awesome. This piece down here, as you can see, you can just kind of pull it off. It's just sitting there, so it will move around, so you have that kind of added bit of kind of articulation, I guess you could say. We have some nice grey and black put into this chest piece there and whatnot. Really do love the sleek molding of this guy. And then you've got the tech that probably controls the I don't know, ventilation or the heating of the suit. And then we have the backpack right here, which is removable, as you can see. It just looks really awesome. It is basically the same shape and pretty much the same pack as the classic design. It just looks really nice indeed. But what I love the best about this figure is the legs. I mean, these legs down here just looks absolutely awesome. Kind of reminds me of something from like Killzone or something, to be honest. I love the way that it flares out down here above the boots, and that you've got those kind of shin guards. It's kind of like, I know, Batman Arkham Knight kind of thing. It just looks really awesome. I really do like this figure indeed. Just as a quick close-up, here is the weapon again. So I have the nice silver paint up on there. As you can see, the stock is a little bit warped coming down. It is quite, flexible kind of plastic. It's stiff enough, but if you heat it up, you can definitely move it around if you want to. But it looks great in hand. As you can see, it is kind of warped, but as you saw, if they're holding it, you really don't notice it. And he does hold it very well with that trigger finger. As for articulation then, the head moves left and right. You don't really get much up. You do get a little bit of down. If they do make one without the pauldron, just a regular Snowtrooper, it will have more head articulation, at least looking down anyway. Looking up, obviously, it's just literally the mold will not allow that, but you will be able to get him looking down. You can bring the arms out regardless of the shoulder pads being there, which I think is fantastic, and they go all the way around. We have a rotation here at the elbow as well as the hinge, and exactly the same rotation there at both hands. The diaphragm joint is really nice, so you have the rotation left and right, revealing even more detail, and then it looks back a little bit, but then you can get into really crunch forward, and that is very nice indeed. The legs, as you can see, there's big cuts in there for those ball joints, so they can move all the way out to the side. This is flexible, as you can see. It will kind of bend and move around a little bit, but obviously if you're moving one leg at a time, you could sort of twist this a little bit. If I can get it back up to where it should be, twist that, and then move the leg forward, and you can get it all the way, and that's kind of what it would do moving around on him as he walks around, so that's pretty cool. They come out to the side very well as well, so very nice overall. This is not too thick. It is connected at the back, so it will hinder some articulation, but not all. You do definitely get enough from this guy. You can still get him kneeling down and everything. It's absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, we have a rotation at the thigh, double jointed knees that do move all the way back. We have an ankle pivot that we can utilize enough, so you can actually spread his legs out as far as these will let them and still get him to stand perfectly flat. And then the feet do go up and down as well, but obviously that will be a little bit limited due to these pieces. But as you can see, you can definitely still get a lot of motion from this guy. Well, overall impressions, this guy is an absolutely fantastic figure. So you can only get this guy right now at Toys R Us. If they bring out a regular Snowtrooper, then sure, you'll be able to get that from anywhere. It's sold for just regular retail price, so I definitely recommend not to buy over the odds unless you really love it, especially if you're trying to army build it or something. I'm pretty sure that at some point they will release a regular Snowtrooper. Looks like they're going to be a big part of the film and possibly a big part of the trilogy as well. So yeah, really am looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and click on that like button. And if you want to check out more pictures of anything else from my collection, including upcoming reviews, including Star Wars Black Series stuff, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123. The link is in the description below. We'll also find a link to my Twitter, which will send you notifications every time a picture goes up on Instagram, and also when a video goes live. If you want to check out that Kylo Ren video, it should be here on Monday. Today is Saturday. It is October 31st, Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. For more Black Series reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.